Ethel. I'm a little nervous. My hand's shaking. So here's the deal. This is 1-800 Little Pilgrim's Progress questions, right? You can answer all my questions, right? Okay. So I didn't do my homework. What? Okay. Okay, Ethel. I'm really sorry. Your cat's in the hospital. Okay. Okay. Listen. We all have problems. I'll pray for your cat later. I'm sure we'll be okay. Listen, I have to talk to about 100 students, and they're expecting me to know everything about this book, and honestly, I really don't know a lot about it. So, can you help me out here a little bit? Wait, what? Wait, what? I just need to ask a 5th or 6th grader if they could maybe help you through this. Oh man, that's a really good question. Okay, Ethel, hey, thanks so much. Yeah, you clearly do have all the answers to the questions. Listen, I just got out of the shower. I gotta get myself together. I didn't have time to really dress. So, okay, say thanks so much. I'll call you back later and let you know how it goes. Oh! Okay, hold on a second. I'm really sorry. I thought I thought we started at 11. Can you guys give me 5 minutes? All right, I'm just getting myself together while we're coming along here. I'm really sorry. You didn't really hear that conversation, right? That's my friend. No, that's my friend. Yeah, my friend had a cat in the hospital, swallowed a big fur ball or something. So hey, I'm really sorry. I thought I'd have it together better, because you guys ever get like homework assignments and does my tie look okay? All right. Kind of little. You ever get an assignment and you kind of like just forget it? Oh shoot, sorry. A little uncomfortable here. So you get an assignment and you know you got to do it, and then next you know you're like, you're thinking mask or shield. What do you wear? I'm gonna go with shield. And then you're like, hey, it's Monday night. I got Monday night football. I'm into football. I can do that later. And then you're like, wow. You know, the election happened and I was getting all tied up in that stuff. So it worked out. Let's just say that worked out. I gotta be honest with you. A little rusty on your book here. I know none of you have ever really missed an assignment. Maybe you have. So I'm gonna need some help. I was wondering if I could. I'm gonna ask some of you. Maybe I've got lots of questions, and maybe you could help me. Would you guys be up for that? Because I know some of you, if not all of you, know this stuff really, really well. I'll even get you a microphone. Hold on a second. I'm a little thirsty. All right, so I don't need a microphone because I've got one. All right, so I have lots of questions. I'm hoping that some of you, we're going to ask lots of people. So I will just call a person and I will, oh, wait a second. I'm still messed up, all right? Okay, well, my glasses are on, right? Okay, good, all right, good. All right, okay. So, I was trying to go through this, and all right, first of all, I started reading this book, and I was like, man, what is this all about? And then I heard, did you guys ever, yeah, I know you probably never do this, but you ever Google something you don't know, right? So, it said it was an allegory. And I'm like, guys, when I taught, I'm gonna let you let on in a little secret. When I taught, I was a history teacher. So, and Bible. So don't ask me English questions, right? Math, not so much. That's why I have my phone calculator. So, I need someone to come up here. I saw your hand. Come on up. Just real quick. Come up, help me out here. So, you gotta tell me real quick. I want to try to be socially distant and not fall off my chair. Oh, you didn't read the... So you need Ethel's number to call? 1-800? Okay, all right. We'll come back to you. All right, come up here, come up here. All right, so just sit down here for a second and help me out here, because I think the basic understanding of what we're trying to do here is figure out what is an allegory. So can you in your best understanding tell me what allegory is?
An allegory is a story with like a symbolic meaning.
So it's a story, but there's some hidden or deeper meaning, right? Okay, we could give a thumbs up on that? All right, cool, thanks, man. Thanks for coming up. All right, okay. I do know this. So when I was given this assignment, you know, when I get assignments, it's not great, but I got an assignment from Mrs. Edwards. She said, hey, you're going to talk about this chapter, and it's going to be about friends. So I know what I thought of? I thought about my three best friends. So there might be a picture up here of my three best friends. So you don't know who these old people are. You might recognize one of them, or maybe two. Or you might recognize that thing in the background. So to the left there, that's my good friend David. He's a choir teacher out in Southern California. He works at a public school, okay? And that's me, of course, with my cool glasses. And then there's Lori, that's my friend Lori. And then there's my friend Mark, okay? And we're friends. And I wanted to show you some of my friends, because we're talking about friends, okay? Here's some crazy things about my friends here. We graduated together in 1982 from high school. That meant in 1982, I was 18 years old. And you're going, he's way older than I thought he was. I know I don't look it. I look like I'm pretty young, but I'm not. So anyways, this is us. So many years later, we took a trip together, because that's what friends do, we hang out together. We went to, any idea where we went? Mrs. Edwards might know where we went. Where'd we go? New York, that's right, because we were at Statue of Liberty. Very cool, right? Now, here's what's crazy. I have known my friends since 8th grade. 8th grade, that would make it 43 years ago. And here's what's crazy. In my class, there were 48 students. Went to a small Christian school. It's called Inner City Christian High School in Allen Park, Michigan. Sorry, I graduated from Michigan. It's okay, get past it. All right, get past it. All right, and my name is an M. Lori's last name is a P. David's last name is an R, and Mark's is an S. LMNOPQRS. We all sat together alphabetically. So we have been friends for a long time. So it's David Rigsby, Mark Stockdale, Lori Parker, Dave Muschott. We've been friends for a long time. All right, we're moving. Okay. So I got some questions, and you can do whatever. But I'm going to ask a lot. I got a lot of questions because guys. I got to get the background here, and I hope it don't take too long. Do I have like 2 hours? Is that right?
Sure.
That's awesome. But we'll get lunch in there in those 2 hours. I promise. Okay. So yeah, come on up here. Come on up here, Miss Brown. I know you because I call your name often at Carline. So, there's this guy, he's the main character, his name's Christian, right? What's his last name? I mean, like, I have a last name, you got a last name, right? Just Christian? Okay, I think I figured it out. I think his name is Christian Pilgrim. Is that a thumbs up on that one or a thumbs down? No? I will go with it. All right. So, okay, hold on a second. So here's this thing called the Celestial City. What's that all about? What's the Celestial City? What is that?
It's technically just a name in the book.
The book.
Technically,
What's the book?
heaven.
Is this book? Is it this book? In this book.
Technically heaven. It's like the celestial.
Oh, Celestial City means heaven. Okay. All right. So he's on a journey, right? Because this is what this is about, right? The journey. All right. So he's on a journey to Celestial City. Besides in this book, he finds a book. Is that right? Does he find a book? What's the book represent?
It represents the Bible.
Seriously? Is that a thumbs up? Is that a thumbs up? Oh, it has a capital B. Okay, that's true. Yes or no? No? Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. Hey. Okay. Thank you so much for your help. All right. I got a couple more questions. Who wants to help me? Come on up here. Come on up. Yep. Come on down. You're next contestant. right, I'm getting the microphone. Okay, so here's my next question. This little Christian guy, he's found by this guy called Evangelist. What's that all about? What's that mean?
He's a person that helps you get to.
Okay, so he's a person. So he's like Siri, right? You ask questions, it helps them to get. Oh, okay. So it's like a guy at the toll booth that says, "I need to go to the gas station." He says, "Go down the road." Is that what Evangelist does?
Like a person.
Oh, he's a person. Okay. So what does he say to him?
He told him how to go to the celestial city and go to the wicked gate.
Okay, so did he say it's going to be easy? Did he say it's going to be like gonna have lots of fun and? No. Okay, so he gave him directions. Okay, good. Okay, stay here. Now on his way, he met two guys. Little Christian met two guys. One guy's name's Obstinate, and one guy's name's Pliable. What is that all about?
They're two of his so-called friends.
Okay.
They're rude.
They're what? Rude. Okay. Okay, so they distract him. They kind of maybe get him off the path maybe a little bit. So when you meet people that might be obstinate, pliable, gotta watch out for those people. All right, awesome, cool, thank you. All right, you're good. Who wants something else? Come on up. I got this. I was looking through the contents because I didn't have time to read it. I was looking through the table of contents, and it said something about the. Okay, I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Don't make fun of me. The slog of the spine. Is it the slog of what? Slew? It's spelled weird. Okay. Well, what is this? Okay, the slew of the spine. Tell me what that's all about.
So like he gets stuck in it, and it's basically a bunch of doubt.
Oh. Okay. You just blew my mind. I didn't think about being doubted. When I get stuck in something like mud, not thinking.
Making him think he should turn back, I guess.
Okay. All right. Very cool. So, now I got another one for you. See if you're up for this. Does he find help?
Yeah.
Who helps him?
Help.
Wait, what?
No. Like
Wait. It's like Abbott and Costello. Who's on first? What's on second? Is that what you're saying? Who? Oh, you guys don't know that one, do you? Teachers knew that one. All right. So who helps him? Helps him. Is that true? Help does help him? Okay. Then why? Why does he help him?
because his name is Help.
Oh, okay, because it's the right thing to do. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, I need somebody. Let's see, Gracie. You look really like you want to help me. Gracie, come on up, okay? Come on up. Only thing I ask you, put your mask above your nose. So, thank you. Not that I've ever had to say that before. Okay. Sorry. All right. So we've gone through the slew of this pond, and we've been helps him. And then he meets up with some dude named World. What's that mean?
Worldly represents the world.
Okay. What's that mean?
He notices that Worldly has really nice clothes.
Really nice hair?
Clothes.
Oh, because I need some hair. Sorry. Go ahead. Clothes. Okay, clothes.
Little Kristen notices he has
Christian doesn't have nice clothes. Okay, why is that?
because he hasn't gone to the next year.
Oh, he hasn't gotten new clothes yet. Is this you getting something away here? Does he get new clothes later? No? Okay, all right.
Worldly's telling him to turn back.
Okay, so little Christian sees, man, this guy's got it together, he's got a Ferrari, and he's like, he's got everything I've ever wanted, he's got a beautiful girlfriend, right? No, help me out here. See, I'm about ready to call Ethel again on that 1-800 thing, but what happened? Worldly.
So then Worldly notices that Kristen has to go a long way, so then he's just like, why don't you just go home with me across the bridge then?
Okay, so on on his journey, because remember we're on he's Christian pilgrim is on a journey, right? And he's getting distracted. Is that so? That's, sometimes in life we get distracted, right? And you kind of get off the path a little bit, right? Is that I gotta read that chapter.
The Christian, he took his advice and started going back. Then he ran into evangelist, and evangelist told him to go back and stay on the path.
Okay, so he had gotten on the wrong path, met up with a guy named Evangelist and said, hey, here's the right way. Did he say like the straight and narrow or something like that? Or something like that? Is that right?
Because there was like a big wide open path, which looked really easy to go through, and then a skinny path. And
Which, the wide path is obviously easier, right?
yes and no.
Yes and no, okay. So, okay, I'm making a connection here. This is really important. If you're like sleeping, wake up. This is a really good point here. My mind's working. So, what does that mean for us? I mean, what does the world have for us that might distract us?
One might say there's like easier ways to get to heaven, but if you go like the right way and the one way, then you can get there. It might take longer, but you'll eventually get there.
Okay. So would that be like when I was in school and I was really into soccer? Like I was really into soccer. I played high school soccer. I played college soccer. I wanted to play pro soccer. But you know what the Lord wanted me to do? The Lord wanted me to work with students. So I might have gotten distracted because I knew those soccer players were making lots of money and I could have that Ferrari. I wanted a Corvette. So, all right, I'm sorry. Did you guys, we were just talking here. I'm sorry if you heard that. So Worldly was distracting, he was on the wrong path, the guy named Evangelist comes back, gets him on the right path, and then there's this thing called the wicked gate, right? Wicked, like bad, like look out, wicked, like wicked bad. If you're from, if you're from Massachusetts, it's wicked hot. Is it like that? Is that common? No? Okay, tell me, I'm sorry.
So, little Christian goes through the path, and he gets to this big hill. And the big
Okay.
hill has like very sharp rocks.
Okay. Oh wait, is she missing something? Did she skip over something? Okay, hold on. Tracy, I'm gonna let someone take over for you because I got more questions. You did good, thank you. Pablo, come on up here, buddy. Come on up here. Build some relationship with Pablo. I only know Pablo because I call his name at Carline, right? Like all the time. All right, buddy, here, you got the microphone. Okay, it's all on you. No pressure. I want you to know I'm confused. Can you help me? Okay, good. No, you gotta speak up. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so Christian enters the wicket gate. A guy named Goodwill helps him. Good. Okay, all right. So setting him on the right path again. And then there's somebody named an interpreter. What is the interpreter? Because that really would be helpful if you knew what that meant. All right, anybody want to help step in? Come on up. Come on. Yep. Wait, is this your sister? Oh, dude, I totally threw you under the bus, didn't I? Gosh, do you know, hey, Pablo? Listen, I had two older sisters. It just happens sometimes. It's okay. It's all right. Whew. All right, somebody who knows. I thought he had it together. Is this microphone on? Oh my goodness. All right, so help me out here. Christian visits the interpreter. Who's the interpreter?
The interpreter is this guy. He like helps people like little pilgrims.
Okay.
It's like a gas station. Like you're going on a road trip and you stop by.
Okay.
Like he like kind of like shows, you know, like some people like you say like, oh, what do I do? Like.
So what would that represent in the big picture though? What do you remember what the interpreter represents? Is that is it thumbs up, thumbs down? What maybe half and half? In the back, what is your interpretation of interpreter? Yeah. Diego, right? Diego. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. All right, come up here. We're working too hard here. All right, maybe I'll walk around. All right, 'cause we got to get going here, because I'm not even getting to my part here. All right, so what's the interpreter? What did we say? I thought you guys had talked about this. What did we say, like in the big picture on his journey, what is the interpreter? In real life, yeah. You remember allegory, it means something. Tell me the hidden meaning behind interpreter.
I would say interpreter is like someone that, like, I would say he could be like a pastor or something like that, because he can.
Possibly, might be something else. Hold on. What do you think?
Well, my mom has one at her school, and like,
Oh, you're thinking like a foreign language interpreter? Not exactly. Somebody else. Yes. Can we find the truth over here? What do you think? Could be a missionary. Could be not. I am looking for one exact answer, so we're gonna get there. Well, again, these are all really good, but let's look at the grand scheme. We're on a journey, guys. And if you haven't figured it out yet, we're on this journey of life. We're on this journey of the Christian walk, right? That's what Pilgrim's doing. He's walking. So has he come to know the Lord yet? No? Has he asked the Lord into his heart at this point? I think he may have. So, what's your take on it? Yeah, what do you think? Somebody who guides us along, that small, quiet voice in our minds. Okay, not really a person. Okay, we're gonna get there. Yes! The Holy Spirit. Yes! I'm like an evangelist here. Okay? Alright. The Holy Spirit. So, interpreter is the Holy Spirit guiding him on his journey. Okay, we're gonna go through it. Because I'm running out of time till I get to my part. He comes to the cross, alright? So I remember one time, I'm not going to do it, it's going to take too long. He had that salvation experience, he meets the interpreter, and he comes to know the Lord, and now the Holy Spirit's working with him. He has this big backpack on his back, right? Like, it's got to be the biggest backpack I've ever seen. What is the backpack thing? I love that one, by the way. It's a burden. So he eventually, on his walk, he's able to loose that and lose it, right? Right. But is that right? No? Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm wrong here. Help me out here. What happens? Correct. So he's had a salvation experience. The Holy Spirit's working on him, and he realizes he just needs to leave everything that's weighed him down. He needs to leave it at the foot of the cross. Which is what we're to do when we have a salvation experience, when we ask Jesus into our heart and say, Lord, I can't do it anymore. Everything that's I can't do, I leave at the foot of the cross, and his burden falls off. All right. Now there's some other people, but we don't have time for that. And they talk about hill of difficulty. These are things, and then he comes to the palace beautiful, right? Okay, somebody who I've not talked to yet. Who have I not talked to? I have not talked to Hudson yet. So, what's about the palace beautiful? Tell me about that. Yeah, what's it represent? It's kind of a hard question. Yes, very good, very nice. Now, okay, so we've just taken way too long. I should have timed this out. I didn't. It's taking way too long. Now I know why chapel is longer here sometimes. So now we're going to talk about met some friends. Okay, did you guys do your reading? Right? He 4 friends, and yeah, okay, so good, they're there. So. Watchful leads Christian up to the porch and meets at the Palace Beautiful, where he meets Discretion. What? that's what it says. Okay, sorry, that's what it says. Porch. No, not car, not the Porsche. That's a Porsche. Very different, very different. So, discretion, piety, prudence, and charity. Okay? So, anybody, real quickly, what does discretion mean? Or what is the character doing with discretion?
Well, she's kind of like a mother figure.
Okay, what does she do? Do you remember what she does?
She takes care of her children.
Okay, well, she does something with, what does she do? Okay, so she asks a lot of questions. Right? So let's apply that to everyday life. Discretion. Discretion is a good thing. Let me give you the Webster Dictionary of description of discretion. It's the freedom to decide what should be done in a particular situation. So here's the deal. I'm walking down the road and there's this creek, and I said I could try to jump across the creek. I could go around to the bridge. My discretion, I started asking myself questions. Can I make it? Should I go across? Should I go around? Maybe I should just turn around. Discretion is thinking through and making good decisions. Piety, the second friend that Christian meets. All right, piety is the quality of being reverent. Okay, having a reverent spirit. That's a good thing. The third one is prudence. Okay, prudence I'm gonna just sum it up in the word cautious. Okay, being cautious. There's nothing wrong about being cautious. And Prudence wants to understand more about Christian struggles, his battles, his temptations. Earlier in the journey, Christian had made some not so great choices. Remember how he got lost along the way a little bit? Prudence wants to be sure he understands why they were not wise and that he learned from them. His friends that he's learning, or the friends that he's meeting, are helping him be better. Okay? So I'm going to throw this out there real quick. Are your friends making you be better? Are they drawing you closer to the Lord? Are they helping you in times of difficulty or in times of good times, helping you be more like Jesus? The fourth one is charity. And charity represents our compassion towards those around us. It means that even when others make excuses, we must always make time to invite others over and over, and we continually pray for them. So, I think the next one is okay, so, remember I talked about my friends? I got David up there, I got Lori up there, I've got Mark up there. These are my friends when I met in 8th grade. They are still my friends. So, you may not realize this, but we're in New York again. And David, remember I told you David was a choir teacher? He is a choir teacher in Southern California? Does anybody know for a choir teacher what the ultimate thing to do would be? What would it be? If you know this, I'm thinking, wow, that's pretty good. What would be the ultimate thing for a choir teacher to do? Sing, but sing where? Where's the most amazing place you could sing? There's a place called something hall. Anybody know it? Carnegie Hall, right? Carnegie Hall is the ultimate place for a singer to sing. And what's neat about it is, my friends and I got to experience this in our journey of life. He said, hey, can you come be with us? Be with me as I experience this ultimately. It was the coolest thing to see my friend who was just all geeked up and everything. It was great. So my friends, through thick and thin, through times of, and I'll give you a little bit of insight, you don't know these guys very well. David never married, okay? So he's lived his life in a different journey than I have. I've gotten married. Mark is a pharmacist who unfortunately got divorced. His wife left him. Horrible situation. I'm telling you, we shed a lot of tears on that. Life's journey is not easy. But through those times, through texting, through calling, spending time with them, we've worked together to try to lead each other closer to the Lord. Okay? So here's a few more trips that we've taken. This is pretty cool. I'll just show you. So here's my friends, Lori and Mark and David. We're up in Amsterdam over here. We just saw Anne Frank's house. Never get a chance. It'll change your life. Anne Frank's house. The one at the bottom left hand, it looks like a castle. That's where they filmed Harry Potter. That's Oxford, England. I think you'd kind of like that. I put that in because I thought you'd like it. They actually used the buildings. In the right upper corner, it's us at the cliffs of Dover. when we took a boat across from France to England. You see the White Cliffs of Dover, pretty cool. And one of the bottom right is? It's kind of famous. What is it, Eli? Eiffel Tower, that's right. It's the Eiffel Tower, it's in Paris. So we have had shared life's journey over our 43 years together. The idea here, guys, is that you have friends now, and your friends could be there hopefully your entire lifetime. I've lost friends along the way for various reasons, but these three folks have been with me and helped and lifted me up and brought me to a better place in the Lord. And I do want to show you the middle one because this is really important to me. After soccer, golf was my biggest deal. I'm really into golf. If you know anything about golf, my friends got to experience my ultimate bucket list option was the home of golf, and it is St. Andrews, England. Actually Scotland, sorry, Scotland. That's the bridge where the champions of that golf tournament, the Open, British Open, that's where I got to stand on that bridge. It's pretty cool. Little hint here, on Sundays, it's a park, you can walk it, it's kind of cool. They play all the other days, so I've gotten to experience my ultimate. David's got to experience his ultimate. Still waiting to figure out what Mark and Lori is so we can experience life together. But let's go to the last one. Let's talk about some of the verses. So Hebrews 10, 24 and 25. Let us think of ways to motivate one another to acts of love and good works. Let us not neglect our meeting together, but as some do, but encourage one another, especially now that the day of his return is near. So what's our takeaway? Our takeaway is that we must be connected. Your friends should be friends that connect you closer to the Lord. Okay? And I'm going to end on this note, and then I'll pray. It might blow your mind a little bit. Some of you might recognize that lady that was in those pictures. Okay? All right, so let me tell you a quick story. When I was in 10th grade, you'll have biology at some point. And in biology, they dissect frogs. And it's just what you do. It might be pigs. Okay? Right? Yeah. Just little baby ones. Okay. They're already dead. So here's the deal, guys. If I didn't dissect that, I was going to fail the class. But my lab partner said to me, "I'll do it. We'll do it. We'll get through this together." And so you know what I did? I married her. That's right. That lady that was in those pictures is my wife, Lori. Okay? And we've been together for 30-some years. Okay? All right, so all I gotta say is when you get in that biology class, watch who your partner is. Okay? All right. Should I close in prayer, or you want to do it? You're gonna do it? Okay. Hey, you've been great. Listen, thanks so much for paying attention and work with me, help me get caught up on the book. And listen, if you need the number for Ethel, I got it for you.
I'll let you guys in on a little secret. My friend Mr. Muschott was not quite as unprepared for his first iChap today as he tried to make it seem like. But Mr. Muschott, we're so thankful that you would share with us, share the journey that the Lord has given to you and your friends. And you guys know from what we've read in the book that, I know as Mr. Muschott tried to review, one thing that happened right before this part in the book is that Mrs. Mack taught us through last week, is that Christian had just gone up that hill of difficulty. And so now he's in this restful place, this beautiful place, surrounded by these new friends that are encouraging him and helping him, but he can't stay there, right? He's got more of his journey left to do. But when you think of that allegory, what that means for us, you guys all have friends, right? You are surrounded by people who are good influences on you, who care for you, who invest in your life. And there are difficult times when we really need our friends to come along and help us. And that's so, so important in Christian's journey. And ours as well, is to make sure that we are surrounding ourselves with people who care about the King, who is that, who care about God, who love him and are on that same journey that we are. That's so important because they pour into our lives and help prepare us for times that are going to be more difficult. Now, you guys are not going to have a travel log again this week, but what I am gonna have Miss Mack and Miss Miller do, or have you guys spend some time with, is you need to go back to the charts that we've been updating. Like, what do these places in the story mean to our allegory? And you've got the other one that is positive influences and negative influences, right? Christian, in these chapters this week, was he around people that are positive influences on him or negative influences on him? They're positive, right? And I don't want to spoil it too much for you. But as you update that chart this week, get ready, because even though we've looked at kind of those two opposite things, characters that were positive influences, characters that were negative influences, Christian has just met and spent time with friends. What would be the opposite of a friend? An enemy. Next week, Christian is not going to meet someone who is a negative influence. He's going to be faced with his first enemy. And I think that the name of this enemy is really going to be surprising to you. So don't grab a book and peek ahead. Wait until next Wednesday. Oh, you guys are pointing. Some people are peeking ahead, right? All right, let me pray for you, and praise team, you've done such a wonderful job, but we're going to have to move on out of here so Miss Fisher can have her kindergartners. Pray with me together. Father, thank you so much for this lesson on good friendships. Lord, we're thankful for the people that you bring into our lives that help prepare us, Lord, and help us stay on the right journey toward you, people that encourage us in our relationship with you. And Father, we ask that you continue to bring those people into our lives and help us be those people to others. Help us look for ways this week that we can be a good friend to someone else. And Lord, we ask just your blessings on the rest of this day. In your name we pray. Amen. All right, 6B, you guys may be